Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. I am going to try, at least for a little while, to try to get a couple of videos recorded and edited and hopefully posted. But who knows what's going to happen over the next couple of weeks. It's been a little crazy of a summer so far, but we're going to try to stick with it. So right now, as you can tell, I still have this set up. This is my home Franken planner setup. I think would be the best way to describe it. It has my home planner and my journaling planner in it. So you saw I posted this setup. So this is the week that we're currently on, and I'm going to be setting up, I can't believe it, the last week of June already. That is insane. Yeah, it doesn't, I'm double checking myself because it just don't seem possible. It doesn't seem right. Okay, so the book that I decided to do for this week in my home planner is this Oasis Adventures Mickey and Minnie book, but the lemons are not going to go with it. So I need to see, I think I have, well, grab, I think I'll just use this. It's a little thick, but it's one that I've already used, so I'm just going to use it to cover up the center here. It'll cover it up real good. So right now, the day that I'm filming this, we have all kinds of rain and storms coming through our area. It'd be, and it's been really weird. Like, it started off, it'd rain a little bit, then the sun, and then it rained. I started pouring the rain, and then like an actual storm and stuff. So it's been a little crazy. Okay, set that off to the side for a second. Well, I did not mean to go off the, and I'm still going off the paper. Just do this. And of course, now I'm not going off the end. Those couple of last ones I did. And I know I've mentioned this probably many times. In a couple of videos is it's the only thing that's kind of the disadvantage with having a seasonal planner. Usually seasonal planters are pretty decorated. And I also mean that in the literal sense, they are pretty how they're decorated, but a lot of the times when they're seasonal, they don't always match every, spread that you do. So, like say, if I wanted to do a lemon one every week, it would match, but not necessarily every week. So then I have to cover it up like I'm doing right now, and that's kind of the hard part. Because then I have to do this every week, which I hadn't checked. I think I've got it lined up on one of the weeks. It's going to be a fruit spread. I think with one of the books I'm using, it's going to be I think it's going to be like different fruits, but that would be the time that the spine will actually be okay. Just hasn't right now. Little edge right there, and there we go. I mean, it doesn't take long to do. It doesn't take long to do that, but I don't like having to do it every time. It's frustrating. It is absolutely pouring the rain right now. Up a little bit. Okay. So, like I said, for this week, I was going to use this Oasis Adventure book. And the first thing that I like to do is do the functional part first. Let's see. I think I may mostly use Mickey this time, because usually, even when I'm using Mickey and Minnie, I end up using mostly Minnie's. I think it would be really cool to put this big Mickey head right in the center there. Let's see. Well, I'll bring it up just a little bit, because my daughter does have a doctor's appointment on the 24th. Look, and this doesn't have, it has all kinds of decorative, but it does not have functional. I mean, I suppose I could use these Mickey heads. I suppose I could use these to mark everything. I wasn't going to, but it keeps me from having to dig out another book. I'll just use the different Mickey heads to mark different things. These aren't my good tweezers. I didn't want to have to dig them out because I had to hide them because my daughter likes to steal them. And you know how teenagers are. They do not go back where they borrow them from, so. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I don't know, my brain was not clicking. Let's see, I don't think. I'm just going to use a highlighter for right here because I just didn't think like a little Mickey head right beside the big Mickey head would make sense. Okay, yeah, that's all for this week. That was something I was looking at, but I actually need to write it down on the week that we're currently on. Let's see. Well, let me wait a minute. See, I'm all over the place. I don't know what I want to do. Up. Usually I use like a quote box or something decorative to cover this up if I don't want to use it, but I want to use this sticker, but it's clear and it will not cover that up. I did cover that Mickey or that Mickey head up, but I'll just try to remember to watch for it there. Actually, I probably could have used this one up there because it's paper, but it's okay. It's working for the best because it filled that space, and that one wanted to tear. don't think this has any quotes. Would put those plants down, but it wouldn't make sense for them to be in the air. There's that same Mickey head. There's all kinds of them, but I don't want to. Use these little ones. To go beside there. I might just have to be done there because nothing else would make sense. Yeah, let's see. Let me see if I can find. I've got all kinds of quote books up here. I just don't know that I'm going to find any that would fit the colors. Maybe a black quote. Here's one that might work. It says, explore the great yonder. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I'd already picked it out, so we're just gonna go with it because I did already pick it out and I didn't want to have to try to figure something else for the moment. I'll just have to try to remember next time that it doesn't have any functional. It's getting about that time that my cats is going to be ready to eat, so they're probably going to start getting fussy at the door here in a minute. I shut it because I knew they would get fussy. I'm not going to worry about me messing that up because I'm gonna have to punch it, repunch it anyway. So it's not going to look perfect, and I'm okay with that. Got stuff over here covering up my little sticker graveyard sheet. Okay, so I'm gonna make a little note over here. Because someone that we know, their church is having VBS this week, and my daughter usually likes to go to it. Okay, and she has neurology here. My husband works, but because it ended up getting scheduled somehow on a day that he works, he requested off to be able to go to it. And then she has another appointment here. And then I put when the BBS ends there, so that way I know what days she'll be able to go and what days she won't, and then that gives me an idea of like how long we got, because I am babysitting right now over the summer, and this gives me an idea because this might be full. It was a little full. I was a little full, but this is also thick. It's like, I'm not sure why it's so thick over here, but not on the other side. Well, that's because the other side is the last page for this month. That is the reason why. All right, get the main book here. And put it back on the disc, and that is it. There we go, that makes it a little more even by flipping the pen pouch on the back side. But that will do it for this setup. Is quick, mostly because it has no functional in it. It's mostly decorative, which is a little different, but I made it work, and I stole a quote out of let's see, I think it was the Gold Star Quotes. It's a old book, And then I just use these couple of these little Mickey heads to kind of mark things. But that'll do it for this setup. If you liked how it turned out, make sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't yet and you would like to, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next one.